Hey there. In this video, you're going to learn how to lose weight even while eating your favorite foods. Sound too good to be true? I get that, but I promise it's not. So stick around to get all the details. Do you want to lose weight? Are you tired of plans that are so restrictive that they cut out entire food groups? If so, you're in the right place. Today, you're going to learn exactly how I lost over 6 pounds and 10 inches in only 1 month. It didn't cost a penny. I was able to enjoy all of my favorite foods like pizza, frozen custard, pad thai, and I didn't exercise at all during this time. Working out has so many benefits, but I specifically did not work out this past month as an experiment and to be able to show you how effective this weight loss method really is. We're going to look at how you can lose weight without depriving yourself of your favorite foods. Then we'll look at exactly what I did to lose weight in impressive inches this past month. Finally, we'll see if this is the best weight loss plan for you. Then I'll show you my before and after photos and give you all of my results. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video. There are many advantages to this weight loss method that I use, but one of my favorite advantages is that you don't have to restrict what you eat. In fact, this past month, while I was losing weight in inches, I enjoyed all of my favorites: pizza, pad thai, frozen custard, cheeseburgers, and even sweet potato fries. And even while I was enjoying all of my favorite foods, my body was burning more fat. I rarely felt hungry. I had more energy and more time to do the things that I love. My secret to losing weight is something that I've been doing for a few years now. In fact, in the past, I've lost over 30 pounds doing intermittent fasting and even reversed my severe hypoglycemia symptoms, plus improving my health while dealing with chronic illness. But in the past few months, with all of my family being at home more because of COVID-19, I became more relaxed and gained a few pounds, like 20. Maybe you can relate. One of the things that I love about intermittent fasting is that it's always available and so simple to do. So if I gain a few pounds over the holiday days after enjoying a little too much rich food, I know that I can reset my body and get back on track with my health goals whenever I want to using fasting. I've read several books about intermittent fasting, but two of my favorites are written by Jen Stevens. You may have read them before yourself. One of them is Delay, Don't Deny, and then her latest, Fast, Feast, Repeat. One of the ideas in her latest book is to do a 28-day fasting challenge to kickstart your health. The emphasis is not on weight loss at all, but on getting the intermittent fasting part right. In the book, she shares 3 different 28-day plans based on living the fasting lifestyle. And because I've been intermittent fasting for a few years now, I went with the most intense plan, which Jen calls the rip off the Band-Aid approach. Love that. These next 4 slides show the exact plan that I followed for the past month. I focused on clean fasting, drinking tons of water, and like I mentioned earlier, I didn't work out because I wanted to see how much my body could change with just the fasting and nothing else. You can see here what I did the first week. I ate all of my meals within a 6-hour window. So in fasting terms, we would call this an 18-6 because you're fasting or not eating anything for 18 hours and out of a 24-hour day, and then you're eating within a 6-hour time frame. You can also see some real life examples here of what an 18-6 might look like. Just keep in mind that you have tremendous flexibility with fasting, and you get to choose when you fast and when to eat. So if you're someone who wakes up hungry, you may want to eat earlier in the day as compared to someone like me who doesn't feel hungry in the morning. I just want my coffee, then I'm good for a few hours. I tend to feel hungrier in the afternoon and the evening time. So whatever fits your life and your body's needs the best is how you'll want to schedule your fasts. Week 2 was the same as week 1. On days 8 through 14, I fasted for 18 hours and ate within a 6-hour window. Then week 3 was a little more challenging because I was eating all of my meals within a 5-hour window doing a 19-5. You'll notice that each week I only drank water, black coffee, and green tea while fasting. This is called clean fasting, and it's super important. Jen Stevens has said something like, if you're not clean fasting, you're not fasting at all. And I agree 100%. You may hear differing viewpoints on clean fasting, like whether it's important or not, but if you want to lose weight and experience all of the fasting benefits, know that clean fasting is super important. Fasting helps you get back in touch with your hunger cues, so learn to listen to them. And if you're truly hungry, you may want to break your fast early and eat something. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. It's not a race, it is a lifestyle. Fasting has helped me learn to feel grateful that my body is showing me what it needs. Fasting is not about deprivation or starving, not at all. So I want to encourage you to really get in touch with what your body needs. I did a daily 24 the last week of this fasting challenge. So I ate all of my meals within a 4-hour window. It was definitely more challenging than the first couple of weeks, but because I've been fasting for a few years and I've done several longer fasts, it was very doable. If you're new to fasting, I would not recommend starting with this rip off the Band-Aid approach because it would probably be too intense. But you may be familiar with circadian rhythm fasting. You can try this by fasting for 12 hours, then eating within a 12-hour window. This is a great place to start fasting, and it's very doable for most people. Then, after you've done the 12-12 circadian rhythm fasting for a week or 2, you may want to challenge yourself with longer fasts, but it's totally up to you. If you're wondering if intermittent fasting could help you, here are a few benefits to think about. One of the most awesome benefits of fasting is a little thing called autophagy. It is the body's way of cleaning out old damaged cells and recycling them into healthy new ones. Fasting has also been shown to lower blood sugar and decrease your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Fasting promotes weight loss and belly fat loss, which we all love. It's been shown to decrease LDL, cholesterol, triglycerides, and reduce inflammation in the body, which we know is associated with many diseases. Fasting boosts your human growth hormone, or HGH, levels, which can help with fat burning and muscle gains. And animal studies suggest that fasting can even help decrease your chances of developing a neurodegenerative disease like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. To get the best results from intermittent fasting, make sure you're not eating or drinking anything in your fasting window except for the following: black coffee, unflavored water, sparkling water, mineral water, and club soda, unsweetened teas, not fruit-flavored ones. This includes green tea and black tea, salt and electrolytes, and medications, as prescribed by your doctor. Most people can do intermittent fasting and include it as part of their healthy lifestyle, but always talk to your doctor first to make sure fasting is a good fit for you. There are a few groups of people who should not do intermittent fasting. These include pregnant or nursing moms, people who are frail or underweight, anyone with an eating disorder, babies and children, and people with chronic illness. If you noticed, I mentioned earlier that I've been dealing with a chronic illness. You'll see there are exceptions to this. My doctor was the person who actually recommended intermittent fasting to me because I was dealing with severe reactive hypoglycemia and autoimmune issues. But I'm happy to report that my autoimmune diseases are in remission and the hypoglycemia symptoms are completely gone. I just want to emphasize that I did not attempt this without my doctor's okay. Here's a quick recap of what I've shared with you today. Be sure to tell your doctor you want to start intermittent fasting, then make a plan together if they believe fasting could help you. Always do clean fasting and drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. And finally, track your progress. I've created an intermittent fasting tracker to help you monitor your progress and stay organized, and a free ebook that gives you everything you need to start intermittent fasting today. So I will post the links to those and other fasting tools that could help you in the comments below, so be sure to check that out. Thanks so much for watching until the end. And even though it's not easy for me to share these before and after photos, that's something I'm working on, here they are. I look happier in the after photos. 6.4 pounds may not sound like a lot for my 5'6" self, but that is quite a bit for 28 days of eating all of my favorite foods. But what's even more impressive is that intermittent fasting helped me lose 10 inches, including 2.5 inches lost off my waist. Now my clothes are fitting better again, and I feel healthier and lighter on my feet. I want to leave you with these inspiring words. I get that weight loss is hard. I understand because I've lived it myself. Between having 4 babies, breastfeeding them all, and dealing with chronic illness, I've gained and lost weight more times than I can count. Before I learned about intermittent fasting, I tried every diet out there: keto, paleo, low fat, high protein, Atkins, Weight Watchers, the egg diet, the soup diet, and everything in between. But all of that is over now because I found a simple, sustainable, and healthy lifestyle approach to managing my weight and improving my health. Fasting has done all of that for me, and I believe that it can help you too. If you'd like to learn more, be sure to click on the blue links to get my free fasting ebook that gives you everything you need to know about starting fasting today. And my intermittent fasting tracker will help you keep track of your progress. I'll be sharing more about fasting in my next video, so please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. You can learn more about fasting at my blog, lorigarin.com/fasting. Thanks for watching and have a great day.